Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I was watching the Morgan's Maintenance YouTube channel, and he mentioned that some of the Craftsman V-Series stuff was on clearance over at Lowe's, and so I stopped by to check it out. He ended up with some pliers, did a video on, but this caught my eye. This was down from like $35 or $37 down to $22, and I thought, well, that's kind of interesting for a Flexhead 1/4 inch ratchet. Not bad, but I started playing with it, and this has got some of the worst back drag I've ever seen in a functional ratchet. Obviously, if you've got some damage on the insides or it's corroded or whatever, then you kind of expect it. So what I'm going to do is show you that. But overall, this is the CMM, good grief, what a long name here. This is the, get that to focus, CMMT86305V, 4.5 degree arc swing. Why that's important is because, well, if you want it to just move a little bit, you're going to have low back drag, probably, in order to get things to turn. Otherwise, I mean, you could screw in a bolt with this thing turned in the wrong direction. This thing is made in Taiwan, wherever it says that, right down there, made in Taiwan. Some basic stuff. Flexhead V-Series. I think they're really going after that V-Series stuff. But anyway, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to put a long ratchet on it, or I mean a socket on it. Now, you know, obviously this is a short handle, so it's not a great test, but what you'll notice, this should fall, but I can easily spin this thing around and around without it. Let's see which way is it going to go. This way. It should fall down. See what a better ratchet does. I'll do one of these little tiny snap-ons. See that? Even if I go really slow and try to catch it, you can see. So as I rotate it, just fall. Whoops, I'm tilting it. Got to hold it level here. Just rotates. That's pretty bad, you know, showing that. This one is actually not that great, this little tiny round head snap-on. So this should fall. So I'm going to have to test this one. We'll see. The old 36 tooth ratchets are notoriously bad, but this one, that's where it should fall. It's got a longer handle, but I can easily spin this one around without any trouble. These others are silky smooth. Here's a Koken. You know, look at that. Getting absolutely nothing. No perceivable rise. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually measure this. I like to have some sort of a number attached to things. So I'll go ahead and start. Well, I can't. These don't work because I can't push down on this because they fall to the bottom position. I can start with this one here. So what I'm going to do is put this on the scale here. I'll hold it at about a 45-degree angle, so it's zeroed out, and then I'm making the back drag go. So I'm about 1.2, this is in ounces here, 1.1 ounces, something like that. Let's go to this old school 36 tooth snap-on. Obviously a little bit longer lever arm there. I'm at a pretty constant 1.8 ounces. And then let's try this guy here. Make sure I've got that set right. There we go. Straighten that out. And 2, 3. It's pretty much 3 ounces. See where that's hovering, and I'll go ahead and switch that to grams for our overseas friends here. So we're about 78. Get that in there. 80, sometimes 90. 90 grams. That's a ton of back drag, which means if you're trying to adjust a fastener and you're turning this, it's hard to know, you know, when you got something in there, it's hard to know if you're spinning the fastener or just fighting the back drag. It's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, I knew that kind of going in because I tried all of them. They had on the little hang tags there. I also thought it was interesting. It took forever to get somebody to help me at Lowe's, and these were held in by a little plastic tab that you had to have a key or magnet or something for. And this poor woman who was helping me, she finally just said, "Do you mind if I just cut this?" And she whips out a knife and slices it off. She goes, "Nobody's got a key handy. Sorry about that." Anyway, so there it is for 22 bucks. Great, great form. I did measure this. It does have, the magnets do go all the way to the very end. So there is at least metal all the way out there. Sometimes I was worried they were going to cut a corner there. Nice big thick head. I mean, it is kind of reminiscent of that snap on it is bigger. You can see those two there. But that back drag is just a killer. I thought about opening this thing up and trying to fix it. How do you get in here? Any ideas? You see? Where's the entry point? Or are these not designed to be serviced? I don't know. I'm at a loss. Anyway, share your thoughts. And with that, Doc out.